Last time on Dice at Dawn, Unicorn Circuit. The members of the Entertainers Guild found the fascist Fuerzen troops seeking out a woman living in the mountains, who they claimed to be an escaped criminal. In an effort to reach her first, the Unicorn Circuit headed into the woods and up the mountains, before they were attacked by vicious wolves. They managed to defeat the wolves and started up the mountains of R once more.
Sounds good.
Don't waste any time.
Anything anybody wants to do to help you guys move forward? And hopefully,
I'm good at stealth. Could I maybe just demonstrate to my friends how to be more sneaky and not draw attention?
Give me a stealth check.
Thank you. It's 20 total, not nat.
Yeah, you guys pick up a lot of really neat new tricks about how to stay stealthy. Even the Udo is it's pretty good.
Hell yeah. I can do something too, if that is cool.
Yeah.
I would like to make I would like to do magic tinkering, and I just kind of take out a little cube from my pocket and fiddle with it, and it starts producing sound that mimics the sound of the woods around us, so it's kind of like a white noise machine, to help us blend in a little more with the surroundings.
Yeah, I think the Udo is also impressed. He thinks that's pretty crafty, as much as he distrusts technology.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you guys move forward, and the Udo takes you to. You guys are high up in the mountains, and you can see Aura's Landing beneath you. You can make out the Gull's Rest and the Ale Blood Barnacle. You can make out the little temple on the hill. You can make out the Unicorn Servant. And the Udo says, "Here we are," and points at it's kind of like a divot in the land, and there's all these trees and stuff. So you don't really know where he's pointing. Down there.
What is down there exactly?
The woman in the mountains. Go. Shoo.
Right.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Wiggle. He's already making his way back down the mountain.
Thanks for all your help.
Corvan's gonna go on ahead. Corvan's not gonna even hesitate. Corvan's just gonna go on down.
I shrug and follow them.
All right. You guys kind of scrabble down the rocks, and you see it. You didn't know that it was there before, but because it's so well blended in with these trees. But there's a cave in the side of the mountain. It's more like a kind of where it's more like a cutout, by glaciers, or I can't think of the word, but it's whatever. You guys find a cave, and there's a tiny little hut in the cave, and you guys can see hanging from just above the door are these wind chimes made out of this iridescent metal material. It's just by the door, so it's not a lot of wind is hitting it, but it's just so faintly tinkling.
That's a good sound.
Ooh, pretty. This is good sign, yes?
Yeah, I hope so, at least.
Cups, hands over mouth. Hello!
I don't think that there's an answer at first.
Should we be more quiet? I'm not really sure what the etiquette on this is.
Figure it out as we go.
But I think just as you begin to speak again, the door opens and a knife slides out and is pointed right at Korvan's throat. And you hear an effeminate voice say, "What do you want?"
Oh, so this is the etiquette of how you say hello. Unfortunately, my knife is still down my throat, but we are here for you, I believe. To help you with your self-eating snake problem, yes? We're snake handlers, yeah?
Yeah. Are you the woman in the mountain?
You guys see a yellow eye peer between sneaking. That was really good. You guys see a yellow eye appear behind the door in the shadow. She says, "Who are you?"
We are a part of the unicorn circuit,
Sure
yes? We come from the Bards Guild.
My name's Tap.
Entertainers.
This here.
What do entertainers want from me? I don't need any entertaining.
Well, entertaining's not all we do. We're here to clear out some of the problems, the recent inhabitants, I suppose. You know, the Fuerzen.
The knife comes back and the door opens and you see this kind of average height woman. She's a red elf, so she has this kind of dark red skin, yellow eyes, and this orange yellow hair, which is braided and comes down just over her shoulder.
You're a soldier of Galifar?
Gallior, you mean?
Gallior? You're a soldier of Gallior, yes?
I was, she says. She's not wearing any armor right now, just plain clothes. But she makes enough room for you guys to step in.
Slithers on in. Kind.
It's very modest. There's you can see there's a little hearth, but it's kind of modified so that it doesn't let out any smoke. You see a few different bundles, and there's a hammock for sleeping, you would assume.
Wow.
So you have been here for how long?
About a sun's step, she says.
Yes. Oh, we are here for 2 nights, going to make a performance, and we are with the intent of removing the Frisian forces, yes? We were hoping that you could help us with it, since they are here for you, after all. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Give a great performance and remove filthy fascism from this region, yeah?
I think she kind of looks you up and down and says, and crosses her arms and says, "How exactly do you plan on doing that? Do you even really know what they're here for?"
Well,
I think Shabsaba wraps the little fingers around his axe,
well,
and then she says, "Do you know
I
what they're
could
here
tell
for?"
you
And he
what I
unwraps
suppose
them.
they are here for you, for one, but also I believe that is mostly a front so that they can prepare for a future, more long-term encampment around here. You think? This is very close to the outback, yeah?
Maybe. She says,
Backlands, yes.
but they don't send out whole platoons for one soldier.
That is what I was thinking, actually. That this was more of a long-term occupation. You are just the excuse. The idea is to remove their excuse, yes, and then we.
I think she kind of smiles. And she says, "No, that's not what they're here for."
Do you know what they're here for?
Then what are they here for?
We could use some help.
I do.
Enlighten us, lady.
Well,
But the fact that you haven't figured that out yet says a lot.
Well, we
got here
just
this
got here,
morning.
so we did find you after all. We just got
true.
here, so either you are much worse at hiding than you think you are, or maybe we're a bit more competent than you give us credit for, huh?
Go ahead and roll a persuasion check.
I'm really
14. You can roll with advantage because everybody's helping.
yeah.
Okay.
yeah, do it.
All right, 24.
Much better. She kind of smirks at Corvon and says, "All right, maybe you are." And you see, like above the hearth, there she reaches above it and like reaches way back. She kind of has to like get up on her tiptoes, and she pulls out a long. It's about the size of like a greatsword. It's tightly wrapped in like a tarp, and she lifts it down and begins to unwrap it. And she pulls out of this sheath this extremely strange looking dai katana.
Would I be able to recognize what this is?
You can roll me a religion check.
I would think if for something I would have read in a book.
Yeah, roll me a religion check.
All right. I'll roll religion for this. I only got 10.
I would say no, you don't know what it is. She unwraps this huge dai katana, pulls it out of its sheath, and you can see these strange rivulets of color cutting through it and cutting through the handle. It makes it look almost like it's cut from stone, but like a really weird stone. She says they're looking for this.
You stole this, or is this a relic from Galore?
What is this?
It's a god arm. I got it myself.
Oh.
Yeah. Anybody want to do a religion check?
Let me see what I got on that. Yeah, I'll roll one.
I know you sword guys. You like to talk about how cool your swords are. Am I supposed to be impressed? What does that mean?
I got a 6.
Alright, yeah, I think that she can tell that, like, none of you, like, know what this is. And she kind of, like, sighs. God arm is what is left behind when a feral god is slain.
Wait, are you saying that you are in close relations with the Order of the Godslayers? What is their name? Rose
You mean
something?
the Firewalkers? No.
That is what they are called amongst my
No,
people.
not the Firewalkers.
Oh.
I was a Galio. I was an iridescent knight.
Oh,
she
even
stands
older.
up. And puts the sword back in its sheath. And you can see that the sheath was custom made, specifically for the sword. This is what they're looking for. It's an artifact of incredible power.
And we cannot just break it, I imagine?
No, she says.
Huh.
I
And
suppose
you
I suppose I could just toss it off the island and into the storm sea, but
Sounds good.
it would most
I
certainly not be good.
not terribly interested in parting with it.
I suppose that's fair. I mean, went all out of your way to kill a feral god and everything.
Yeah, I also read that the last time they threw something down into they threw a god arm into the storm, it opened a planar hole. So yeah, don't do that.
Did you? Well, no, I think I will hold on to this unless I have no other options.
So,
Well, I might be of help in the we might be of help in the weakening the Frisian forces, yeah, and potentially driving them out. Or
That's a good idea.
I don't want to, do a whole, huge, battle in the middle of town. You know, all those people there. But, what do you think would be, a good way to get these guys out of here? I'm not really sure.
Well, if there's some
Trobsabble wraps the little hands around the greeting.
his little goblin paws. She crosses her arm and says, "Well, if there's any way that you could, even with a god arm, it's going to be very difficult to just cut through all these fucking bastards.
well, I
So
do.
if there's a way that you can cut down their forces considerably."
Well, we have, like, an
And keep them
entire
distracted.
closet of TNT.
I look around. Well, we do have a few methods, yes. We have an entire ship full of dynamite, yeah. We also have a little spell that I have, and
She gives you kind of like a funny look when you mention dynamite.
I have
Oh,
something that I am capable of. It's a spell from where I come from, yes. It's called Hypnotic Pattern. Anybody who looks at it can be charmed, yes. So we have the concert, yes, and many soldiers will be there looking at us, yeah. Everybody looks at me, yeah. And then when they see the hypnotic pattern, boom, we charm a very good many of them at the very least. Then we tear through the rest, yeah. And if we combine that with the dynamite, then that's boom. That's two ways that we've cut down their forces. It'll be a two-pronged attack, yes.
I suppose we could, get them all go back on their ship when they're charmed and then just blow it up.
Well, hypnotic patterns, it leaves them incapacitated, yes? It prones them, yeah?
Oh, I don't know much about it. I just heard about it now.
Yes, I'm telling you about it right now.
Yeah, I'm listening.
So, I imagine
she
I
gives you a
can't-
very strange look at that.
I can also handle the displacer beast, yes?
How?
Ah, yes, the displacer beast. of
Oh, I've
course.
been planning that the entire time since we got here, yes? They mentioned they have a beastmaster. I am going to be meeting with the commandant, and I am hopefully going to get with the beastmaster, yes? And we are going to have a very nice conversation. Yes, I look directly at everyone with my big black unblinking eyes. Well, yes,
Okay.
very, very fun conversation, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Learn a thing or two about the displacer beast, hmm?
Why don't you make me a persuasion check?
21?
Nice.
Yeah. All right. I think she's liking what she's hearing. All right. Well, if there's a way that you can get me into town, keep me hidden.
Oh, yes. I reach into my bag. I reach into a little bag I carry around with me, and I pull out a disguise. You wear? Huh?
All right. I think she hesitantly says, "I suppose that might work."
Sit down, sit down. I work on this, yes? We're going to have to take care of the blush that you get from your red elf skin, huh? I hope you do not mind. We're going to lighten that
First,
up, huh? I pull
what
out
is
a
your-
makeup kit that's a part of my disguise kit. I pull out a light mirror. I pull out these brushes and shit, and I'm just like, all right, yes, hold still. Huh? You ever have somebody
What's-
doing your makeup before?
Your ring light and your full
I
Morphe
bust
collection
out
of your
my
15 I
We
see
seem
how
to
talents.
be at a disadvantage here. None of you have even introduced yourselves.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm really
Corvan.
to-
I'm Tap. I have like 11 other names if you want to know them, but just Tap's good
Tap
too.
will be fine.
Corvan, at your service, yeah?
Hmm. And she looks at the goblin and the human.
Travs. Travs, my hand is still around my greatsword, but with a friendly smile on my face.
The name's Jason, and I'm digging through all her shit and like looking at everything.
Hey, don't touch that. Well, actually, give me an investigation check real quick.
Yeah, sure. That's a 16. Total.
You pop open a chest and you see in the chest is this remarkably beautiful metal. It's iridescent. It has like these strange colors to it. Not one color, but like several colors.
I hold it up by the
Hey,
chin, like,
don't
"What's
touch
this?
that."
Is it worth a lot?
And you can tell you just pissed her off.
Come on now,
Um,
Jason. Shouldn't you know by the name? Is he iridescent armor, huh? Come on. I pat them. Silly,
Oh.
silly.
I've never seen one up close before.
Set it
Very
down.
shiny.
Come on, Jason. Let's
Okay.
let's just sit down. Let's just. We're not here
I
to
set
look
it
through
down.
people's shit. Come on.
All right, so let's see this disguise business. My name is Ain Norio.
Well, in
That's-
Norio, we are going to use a disguise name for you. Is Nora okay?
I suppose.
All
and
right. you are
she
now
she
going
like
to be
sits down
Nora.
in like the one chair that she has.
All right, I get all my disguise kit stuff. So, I was thinking you be Nora and you be one of our technical help. Yes, maybe. You do lights and stuff, but the real light show is when you know I do a mock like sword swing. Should I roll for
I
my
get the
disguise
picture.
kit?
Yes.
All right, that's with my dexterity, right?
We'll say this is a performance.
Okay, I'll take performance. All right, 25.
25. So it's taking a while, and she says, "How did you find me?"
We ask.
Well, there was this satyr named Giosa. Well, no,
Ah.
that wasn't first. Well, first we talked to. What was his name? Sedan. We talked to
Sedan.
Sedan, and then he told us to talk to Giosa, and then Giosa told us to find this Udo orc in the woods, and then we followed him up.
Be careful
here,
with
and
that powder on my nose.
Yeah. I'm being very careful. You just need to stop
Nice.
wiggling.
Sorry, say that again.
Sedan, Giosa, the Udo orc. He pointed this place out, and then we found you.
What did Giosa tell you?
Giosa told me to ask the Udo orc to take us to the woman in the mountain.
Yes, very cryptic.
And she just kind of like lets you powder her, and you manage to get like the perfect skin tone of a wood elf, of like a Durlan wood elf. You don't really get like the high elf like paleness. You couldn't do that.
Yeah, that
You
wouldn't
get
be
like
possible.
the warmth of color and like the tan skin of that of
you
wood
could
elves.
pass for a local, yeah? What do you guys think? Hmm? We give you, and then I pull out these round, like, dark spectacles, and I put them over her eyes. Yeah, you could pass for a very fancy entertainer, yeah? What do you guys think?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe she's like a little more distant, a little cooler.
Yes.
I mean, she already looked
Give me a little
pretty
glare.
distant and pretty
Chomp
cool.
Sabo gives
Oh, also, she has
I know, but I'm trying
she
to
has like
tease it.
she has like a scar on her chin, and she says,
Chomp Sabo gives 2 little toe beans waving up.
she says, well, I suppose that's fine. Do you know what they do to satyrs in Fuerza?
I do not.
No, tell me.
They keep them as slaves, put them in cages, and have them play pan flutes until they pass out from exhaustion.
That's horrible.
No, that's just fun.
Why? Why is that fun to you?
Doesn't
Well,
sound like a lot.
if they pass out from exhaustion, they're not dead.
That's a
It's just
person.
good. It's just a prank,
That's
you
a
know.
person.
Of
How would
course.
you like it?
I think it would be very funny after I woke up. It's not like they're killing me. It will not kill you to dance until you pass out. Come now.
That's
just-
not entirely true, actually.
Spoil sports. The lot of you, huh?
Jesus.
Um,
Gorvon, why are you like this?
I don't know. It's just born. I'm a person, yeah?
I know you're a person.
Points at you. You are not a person. Anyways.
she begins to gather her armor and put it into like a pack. With the destruction of Gallior, the iridescent knights are, well, they're very rare. They were sort of rare to begin with because they're kind of the finest that Gallior, a place that is known for like its warriors, or was known for its warriors. It's the best that they have to offer. And they're kind of world renowned for their honor and their service during the Giant War. And she kind of bundles it up into like a big backpack. Perhaps we should have some kind of signal for you to let me know that it's time to. Oh, and then she has the god arm like attached to her backpack as well.
Have you used that thing before?
A couple of times, mostly to cut down Fuerza that were in my way.
I suppose then we should make our signal a big word, yes? Maybe when the explosion goes off, or perhaps... well, no. We want to cast the hypnotic spell first, so that they're looking at it and not see explosion. How about that? I will shout Ouroboros, you know?
Sure, that works.
What does that mean?
Ouroboros.
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 It is a very ancient legend of a serpent with its tail in its mouth.
Yeah, fitting,
more
yes.
Snake stuff. Figures. Alright, good as any.
Yep.
I'm game.
All right. And with that, you guys all make your way down the mountain, following the trail that the Udo left for you.
Slither. Wiggle. Wiggle. Yeah. That song. Oh, we need to take
Yeah.
a short rest.
Oh, right. Yeah, you guys wanted to take a short rest.
We take a short rest halfway down, yeah? For an hour.
We take a little sit.
And
Maybe,
I'm going
Alright.
maybe
I think
Tap makes a little snack for everyone based on little
And I'm
plants
going
Oh,
to
what
use
is
my
it?
Song of Rest.
Nice.
If any of you guys spend hit die, you'll get an extra d6.
I think
If
you
you-
guys find like a little waterfall coming down from one of the glaciers of the mountains, and a little kind of like rocky outcropping. That was the word I was looking for earlier. A little rocky outcropping to sit on.
You forgot the word outcropping?
All right.
Yeah,
That was one
John,
of your
I
favorites,
forgot that.
Connor.
So I
That's one of your trademark words.
Is it? Is it?
God, get your shit
No,
together.
I've heard
Connor.
you say it a few times, and like I hadn't heard it before, so I just
all
noted
right.
it.
I heal 13 HP.
So wait, how many do we?
Alright.
You can
heal
choose to
back?
burn HP die if you want. You get as many that are equal to your level.
Okay.
I didn't take any damage.
Yeah, if you don't want to, you do not have to. If you do, you get to roll an extra d6 because of my Song of Rest.
Yeah,
Thank
I'll
you.
do one. I'll do one and I'll d6.
So yeah, then so you heal 7.
Cool. That's great.
And if I roll more than I have missing,
You
I cannot
cannot.
go over my
Correct.
HP max. Good. Okay.
I rolled more than I was missing. I was missing 12. I regained 13. I just go to my max.
All right.
might
I
roll
think
another.
Nice.
you guys make it down to Aura's Landing, and it's about probably late afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
All right, late afternoon.
Late afternoon time.
Ooh, are people? What's the status? Is it mostly just soldiers
It's
wandering
mostly
around?
it's mostly just soldiers. It is just soldiers.
So I suppose that I'll leave the dynamiting placing to you, Sean. Oh, sorry, to you, Jason. I trust you.
I mean, I hate to give the ringleader the satisfaction. I thought it was pretty dumb when you showed us all that dynamite in the cargo.
That is true, but
I can
wouldn't...
do it. I'm good at this
But-
stuff.
Well, no, I asked Jason because he could sneak around and place it, yes?
Oh, you know what? That's true.
Yeah,
I'm not really
yeah.
that
You
good
leave
at
it to me,
sneaking
buddy.
around.
Yes, you, I fucking tap your wheelchair. This is not a sneaky device.
No, it's not.
All right. So where are you guys headed?
I'm going to start on my half of the plan. I assume Jason will start on his half.
I
With
could
the
help.
dynamite.
Yeah, I'll head to the unicorn servant and retrieve the dynamite and place it strategically.
I'll
I
set
would-
up
Alright.
some special effects for Corvon's show.
Yeah,
Alright.
and I suppose I'll take Mads with me as my bodyguard.
Oh yeah, the talent
Alright.
has the bodyguard near. That's good.
If that's alright with you.
Particularly
Jason,
this risky
you head
situation.
down to the unicorn servant, and you see Alphys, and Alphys says, "Hey, Jason, how's it going?"
Alfie, baby, about that dynamite you brought in the car.
Oh yeah, I got it. But first, tell me,
What? Huh?
you figure out what the Foyers are doing here?
Oh, kinda. It's a little over my head. You know what a god arm is, boss?
Oh yeah, yes I am. I kind of thought they were a legend, to be honest.
What do you know about him?
Well, they are absurdly powerful weapons, taken from, well, right? What do you know about feral gods?
The basics.
All right.
101.
Well, I'll give you the 102. Way back before the world was, and he kind of points off the ship down into like the Sea of Storms. Before the world was like this, there was a great empire called the Amun. And the Amun figured out how to rip gods of mountains and rivers out from the boundary. And, well, it drove them fucking insane. You managed to kill one, a feral god that is, and, well, you get a really cool sword, is my understanding. I always wanted one,
I'm sure.
but,
Look, it was a nice piece and all, but it's hard to believe that this sword is a remnants of an ancient feral god.
well, there are legends, so that just one of those god arms can kill 100 men in under an hour.
I guess I'll take your word for it. I guess it's got to be worth something if the Forezen are putting out this whole regiment just to find it.
I guess so. But you know what else can kill 100 men in under an hour? A
I think I have
really
a...
big bomb.
Right. You know what I
Uh,
like about you, boss?
what? What do you like about me, Jason? You know I love you. So
You're very forward. You're very direct. You have a very simple approach to problem solving.
That I do. And he pulls out like a stick of dynamite and starts waving it around. However, something that you might be interested in. I took the liberty of eavesdropping on some of those radio calls. Seems that the Fuerzen, they've been telling High Command that they're kind of just doing their patrolling a totally different space, that they're not an R at all. So
Oh.
yeah, you take care of them, and I think that this town might just get out of this fine.
Huh.
But
That's inspiring.
just make sure that they can't call for reinforcements. All right.
Oh.
All right.
Would taking care of the radio tower be a good way to do that?
Yeah, that might be a good idea, or at least just whenever you plan on springing your attack, just make sure that there isn't anybody in the temple. Could do that,
Gotcha.
or just make yourself a big enough nuisance. All right.
Well, that'll be easy. All right, break.
And he takes you down to like you can take as much dynamite as you want. He also has timers, and while he doesn't have a remote detonator, you and Tap might be able to devise one.
Cool. All right, I'll follow through.
All right. So, what are you doing with this dynamite?
Alright, I need to make a distraction. Big explosion. I think I'll try not to do too much damage to the buildings and people.
Probably gonna put it on the ship, right?
On the
We
ship.
could make it so that after you've got it fitted with that detonator, when me and the bodyguard are heading into the ship to meet with the commandant, you guys sneak on, or at least you sneak on.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to go meet with the commandant on his ship?
Yeah, because that's where
Okay.
he's gonna be, right? Because I also imagine that's probably where the Beastmaster is gonna be. Where the fuck else are you gonna keep a displacer?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
All right. Well, if you guys want to go and talk to the commandant, you can go up to the dock and do that.
Tap could probably go if we like meet and relay information first. Probably go to the radio tower and try and dismantle it or something.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
Cause she can't really sneak around, so. And I'm not just saying that because she's in a wheelchair. She's got a -2 to stealth.
Yes. This is a shortcoming completely separate.
And a
also
giant robot lobster.
Well, it's up to you guys. Figure out your plan.
You
and whatnot.
could survey the temple for it, because I know that they have the radio tower in the temple.
Yeah, that's the plan.
So Jason's sneaking on the ship. We're
And
going
should
on there to
I-
meet with the commandant,
Yeah.
and you are going to be surveying the temple.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
Quick input. Maybe, here's the thing. Maybe I should go with Tap, because if there's people in the temple, we could both take them out. I think that if I go with you to the commandant, they're probably going to ask me to disarm myself, and I don't know how much help I'll be.
Well, I wouldn't
without
take
my
you there
weapons?
expecting you to have to do anything. I just want you there. You make me feel a lot
Okay.
safer.
I do have a lot more HP than Corvon does.
Okay.
Alright. And
Oh,
also, I
hold
could
on.
just give you my sword, I suppose,
True.
because I do keep it in my gut.
Oh
Oh, that's true.
Do you
Okay.
wait?
All right. So if I'm asked
But-
to disarm,
But Tap will be alone.
Oh.
Yeah, Tap doesn't need to go in there. They just need to survey it.
Oh,
I mean-
okay.
I'm good.
I would.
I'm good either way. I'm good if.
We'll probably, if Tap can go there and get some key pieces of information, we can plan to break in there and fuck with it for another point in time. Because we still have 2 days and we're not even through the first day.
That is true.
We could probably plan an assault on the temple tomorrow.
okay.
Yeah.
So, right.
Well,
But we
so
need to make that
for the
that
dynamite,
remote
you have a
detonator.
yeah, you have a timer. So, what do you want to do? You can make a remote detonator. It'll take some effort.
Yeah, I'd be willing. We could talk about that.
Yeah, I think Tap could do it.
Okay.
So
Right,
what if we this first day is just for like planning stuff, making the detonator, getting kind of surveying the temple.
And I don't mind if it's nighttime when I go to visit the commandant.
Yeah, and we do like maybe we do like a normal show today, just so like.
Do we have to do a show today? I thought we were doing the show tomorrow.
Oh, I don't know.
I thought it was like we're planning to do one big show.
Okay, yeah.
Connor, that'd be something you could clarify.
I don't think that you guys have decided on that with Alphys.
Huh.
I
Well,
think
that's not
I
necessary.
think
We could just-
Alphys.
I
kind
would
of
have thought that'd be something that we'd have decided by the time we got here.
Alphys probably decided to keep that a little bit more loose and open, just so that you guys can have a little bit more room to improvise.
Right.
Because
Okay.
one thing about Alphys, he's big on improvisation. But
Then we'll-
He likes jazz.
then
likes
I'll
jazz.
say that we're planning for one big show on the second night, if that's all
But
right.
you guys could also do like a
sounds
late
good.
night show or something.
Yeah, like
Yeah, that's the idea.
uh,
Is that it would be night by the time we're doing our show,
Yeah, if we
like
did
or like
a,
evening, cresting
Yeah.
into the night.
It's impromptu.
If we did
it's
a
a pop-up show.
small show tonight, it could draw some of the people from the temple while I'm poking around.
Oh,
I don't know.
That's an idea.
maybe you could meet with the commandant, and then I plant the dynamite while you're talking.
And then
Yeah, I mean that
after-
that,
After
that would
you
be the
go
plan
play a
anyway.
show.
So I guess that'd be
Yeah.
after the show.
Yeah,
so
no, or
let's-
before the show and be like, hey, we're doing the big show tomorrow, but tonight we're having a little one.
Okay, so to build the detonator, I think that you guys are gonna have to go back into the unicorn servant,
Yep.
Yeah, that's
and
While Tap is
uh,
doing that, I'll probably be on stage getting set up for the small show, if that's all right.
yeah, sure. Tap
hmm
and who is anybody assisting Tap?
I'll try. I
They're
don't know.
probably I'll probably ask them to like get me stuff like assistance. I'll be
Okay.
and also
I'll
we
just-
want to make a jammer for the radio tower, and we want to set up the detonator to not only detonate the dynamite, but also send a signal to the jammer for it to start jamming.
Jamming.
Okay, so it's gonna be a little bit trickier.
hmm
A little bit.
Um,
I mean, the idea is that they're on the same frequency when you set them off.
Yeah, it's still gonna be difficult, but go ahead and roll me a check with your artificer tools.
Okay.
I want to help her, like just get materials
What-
and move boxes or whatever.
Yeah. What role is
go ahead.
that? Is that plus my intelligence modifier and my proficiency bonus?
Yeah, I'd say intelligence plus your proficiency bonus.
Okay,
It might just be your proficiency bonus, but I'll let you roll with intelligence just because I think that makes a lot of sense.
Yes.
It would be with a corresponding stat usually.
I'm cool and I'm smart. Oh, I only rolled a 9. What? Do I get
You roll with
advantage?
advantage,
Okay,
yeah.
cool. Okay, that's better. An 18.
Cool.
You mean if
Huh?
16? Oh.
An 18.
Yeah, sorry. I was scrolled up.
You're fine.
All right. So this is for the detonator.
Okay.
You guys managed to make a really, really good detonator. You're pretty sure it'll work. You even have managed to hook it up to the timer so that you could set it so that it ignites 5 seconds after you hit the detonator, but you don't have to.
Okay.
Or something like that. But you managed to make a nice little detonator for yourself.
Sweet.
Beautiful.
The jammer is going to be a little bit more difficult.
Mm-hmm.
And John, unless your character has like a particular like, does he know anything about electronics or radio?
Probably not. Nope.
Does,
Or communications and jamming such communications.
Yeah. All right. So you are not going to be able to assist.
Does our boss know
he already
anything
has
about that?
like all this stuff. So Morty, I'm just gonna have you do a straight roll.
Okay.
No advantage. But same like bonuses and everything.
Oh, I rolled a 20!
Gamers got a game.
Hell yeah.
All right. You managed to make yourself a sophisticated little jammer.
Tap is in the zone.
Tap was just in the zone. Didn't even need any help.
Was got inspired by the success with the detonator and was like, I got this. I can do this.
Oh yeah.
You manage to just pop one out, and it's on the same signal as the little theme bopper.
Sweet.
Bop.
All right, so now you guys are doing the small show.
Yes.
Yep.
And
It should be
Tap
set up.
is gonna poke around.
Are you trying to do anything during the small show?
So I think the idea is we're gonna try and draw a bit of a crowd. So I'm going to be up on the stage alone at first, and I'm gonna bring a flute up to my mouth. I'm gonna begin playing it.
All right, the rest of the band is probably with you.
Yeah, the rest of the band slowly starts coming up and starts joining in as well. As suddenly we break
abstract
out
there.
into song.
Like in Stop Making Sense.
Yes, exactly. It's just like do 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 do. Do, 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 do. And then suddenly you hear the drummer coming and go do, 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 do,
Yeah.
do, 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 you know, and then the guitar comes in and it's just like do, 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 bow, wow, wow. And then the sax comes in and it's just like you know.
You guys actually have a clarinet.
Oh, sorry. Can we get
It's
a
like
sax? We turn it into a sax. You know, do
No, you have
I
a
roll
clarinet.
my performance?
I like clarinets. I'm just into clarinets right now. I mean, you know me. I love a good sax.
Yeah,
but-
yeah.
Everyone
Listen,
loves a
yeah,
good
both. It's they're in a Arabian
Sax.
jazz group. I mean, right. Anyways,
not
I
like a
roll a
clarinet,
d20. Roll by
Yeah.
performance. All right.
Roll your
Rolling
performance.
Come on, baby. Daddy wants a new pair of shoes.
He can't even wear shoes.
Yeah. So what? 13. I did not roll amazingly well, but I rolled all right.
Yeah. I don't think that you managed to get any of the townsfolk like out of their houses, or get them to relax at all. But you draw your admirers.
A good crowd of the people who are in the bar, I imagine.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, you draw some of your admirers. What's next?
We have to recon the temple
Yeah.
while there.
I'd probably bring Jason with me, because he's good at the sneaking and I'm good at the technology, and I'll, you know.
All right.
Yeah.
Why
Like
don't
the
you give me
Ninja
a perception
Turtles.
check?
All right.
Tap C. With the 20.
So with the 22, you guys definitely do notice that the temple is not empty. There are Fuerzen in there. Yeah, there's like a Forzen outside kind of patrolling. And yeah. The radio tower is kind of just outside the temple.
How?
But it's on like the temple grounds.
Okay. How close do you think the jammer needs to be to work?
Probably like on the radio tower.
Yeah. Okay. Can I? So Tap is gonna look at you, Jason, and be like, "Hey, so you gotta put this on the radio tower.
Jesus Christ.
Here's how you hook it up. It's pretty easy.
Okay. Walk me through.
And I walk you through it. You just, you hook this up part here, and this part is like a magnet. It sticks to the tower.
I'll say Jason's shit with technology.
Listen, you don't have to worry about anything. All you gotta do is just put it on.
It's basically just a box.
It's
like,
just a box.
He's got it.
Slow down.
It's a box.
Okay.
Okay, so just put it up there.
I can
Sneak
try to
Should I
can try to disguise myself.
Should I make a little distraction and you put it up
You
there?
could distract the guy patrolling.
Yeah, that was the plan.
Are you good at that?
I think I'll do a good job.
Okay, but just in case, I'm gonna like use my disguise kit.
Yeah.
To look like a.
Do whatever you
What
want.
are they, high elves?
To look like a high elf?
Yeah, sure.
That is not gonna be easy. Like almost all
What?
high elves are blonde.
Damn it.
And like blue-eyed. Yeah, I wouldn't really say unless you have like a Fuerzen like outfit. I don't know that you could.
You could
you'd
just
be
be
able to
like
do that.
a townsfolk, I guess.
All right. Maybe. Yeah.
That's something that you
Well-
could disguise yourself pretty easily as.
Oh. Well, I guess I wouldn't need a disguise. I could just say I am a townsfolk.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Anyway, but primarily I'll just try to not be seen at all.
All right, Marty. What are you doing to distract the guard?
Alright, so I roll up to where he is. And I kind of get sort of close. Are there like steps near the temple? Like what's the ground area look like?
It's kind of like up on a hill, so that it kind of overlooks all of Aura's Landing.
Okay.
And you get the idea that they might have picked it because it was so high up, so that they could get like good reception, or they picked it just to like fuck with people because they're like that. I mean, you saw the commandant. He almost made Corvon shoot you
Yeah.
or somebody else.
Corvon's the weakest member of the party. That's the joke.
Yeah. Tap is gonna roll up kind of close, and he's gonna hit a rock and just fucking tumble out of their chair and just yell like, "Oh my god, can you help me please? Oh no."
Roll me a deception check.
Okay.
The best part is that Tap really will need help up.
It's true. Where is it? Deception. I can read, I promise.
This might not be playing to the right crowd when it comes to assisting.
Yeah,
the
look, I know
disabled.
that. I got it. 20.
They come over, they execute.
Oh, wow.
They-
Yeah, I think you pretty much immediately get the attention of the guard, and he kind of like jumps up and I mean, yes, the Fuerzen are assholes, but I feel like it's sort of human nature to like when you see somebody falling, like you want to go and help them. And he makes his way over there and begins to help you back into your wheelchair. John, go ahead
All right.
and roll me a stealth check.
Alright, buddy. He did a great job distracting him. Go sneaky.
I knew exactly what I wanted to do.
It's gonna be 17 total.
A what?
17 total.
Nice. John, you run up to the radio tower and like manage to slide the jammer in. You don't get it very hidden, because you just because the guy starts to like help him up into the chair, and you're like, oh, I don't have that much time, and separate yourself from the tower and slide off.
Oh shit!
And
Duck out.
nobody seems to be aware of what just happened.
Sick.
However, the Fuerzan, you know, you rolled a 20. I don't think he's even going to question you. He's just going to be like, well, here you are. Now you're in your little chair. There you are.
Thank you so much. I can't believe this happened again. This is the third time this week, or this moon dance. Sorry.
Maybe you get some new legs.
I should get a seatbelt. I can't really get new legs.
Maybe you should just stay home.
Yeah, okay, I'll do that. And she drives off.
Bye now. Be well.
Thanks.
As well
I'll
as you can
try.
be, I guess. Yeah, these guys suck. All right. Yeah, you guys managed to plant the jammer. You can kind of see it like in the gravel below the radio tower. What's next for the unicorn
Well,
circuit?
that's the speaking with the commandant. So Jason has some more sneaking to do.